Guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford F-150 that generation year 2015, 16, 17. If you guys have one of those, you need to find where the fuse, guys, is located for park lights, tail lights. We will explain that in this video today. Also, we will work for the trailer park lights and tail lights. Now, if park lights, tail lights do not work, check that fuse. We'll explain where you can buy cheap fuses from and why it's important to test fuses and relays. That way you don't waste your time and money. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car that we'll get here at the garage, we'll try to make every single fuse video and show you where it's located. Why we do that? Because if you're in the middle of the road, guys, in the middle of nowhere, and you need to find that fuse specifically, it will take you a shorter amount of time to just search for that video instead of looking for a manual in your glove box. And most of the times, people lose their manuals. And if you don't know which fuse, let's say, to replace for ignition coils, fuel injectors, fuel pump, you may be just stuck in the middle of nowhere. So that's why we are making all these videos, guys. We're constantly working here at the garage. We're taking things apart, as you can see. And if you want to check out, guys, we have 3 channels that altogether have more than 1.1 million subscribers. Okay, we have all the mechanical work there. This channel that you're watching right now, we're going to list, okay, the fuse videos here so we can save you guys time, money, and we can make it conveniently for you guys. So let's start on it now. So right here now, guys, okay, let's explain which fuse we need to check specifically. We'll demonstrate on 2016 Ford F-150. The fuse box that we will need is the one right under the hood, guys. And once you open the hood on your F-150, that's your car battery, and right behind it, right there in the corner, you will have your fuse box. When you open that cover, you'll see the fuse box. It will look just like that. That's the layout of the fuses, and this will be the front of the truck. This is towards the windshield side. Now let's explain quickly why it's important to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below specifically to that video. Please check it out. So the fuse for the park lights and tail lights. First, let me show you guys, you have different kinds of fuses and relays that are specific for Ford in some cases, hard to find. If you're in small town, stuck somewhere, guys, you will have a hard time finding one of those. We recommend to keep some relays, fuses spare in your glove box. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them for a fraction of the price. The fuse for the park lights and tail lights will be in that fuse panel right here. In that second row, if you come right here and you count 1, 2, that 25 amp fuse in our case, that second fuse right here is the one that you will need to check specifically, guys. Okay, you can see that second fuse right here. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.